while most investors are fighting over the same 10 overcrowded cities. A secret shift in infrastructure is creating a brand new goldmine. The wealth isn't just moving, it's migrating to places the mainstream media isn't talking about yet. We've spent months analyzing population flow, new highway expansions, and corporate headquarters relocations. We don't guess. We follow the money. And the data for 2026 is showing something unprecedented. In this video, we're unveiling the 2026 migration map. I'm giving you 5 hidden, high-growth zip codes primed for massive appreciation. Whether you're hunting for off-market deals with PropStream, analyzing cash flow in DealCheck, or diversifying through Fundrise, you need to know where the demand is hitting before the prices spike. Let's dive in. Most investors are playing a losing game. They scan the same top 10 cities lists from last year. Here is the problem. By the time a market is trending on Zillow or TikTok, the profit is already gone. You aren't investing. You're chasing. You've seen it happen. The bidding wars. The waived inspections. The prices that make no sense. When you buy at the peak, you're paying a premium for growth that has already happened. Your cap rates shrink. Your cash flow vanishes. You end up owning an expensive asset that barely pays for itself. Worse yet, you're exposed. One interest rate hike or one major corporate layoff, and that hot market becomes a liability. But the wealth isn't disappearing. It's migrating. The 1% don't fight over the same 3 zip codes as everyone else. They don't wait for the news to tell them where to buy. They look at the invisible triggers. New highway interchanges, semiconductor plants, regional airport expansions. If you keep following the herd, you'll get herd-level returns. Average. But if you can spot the migration before the zip code becomes famous, you lock in equity that others will be desperate to buy in 2026. Stop looking at the top 10 cities lists. By the time a city makes those lists, the margins are already gone. You're buying the peak, not the climb. To find the 2026 goldmine, we use the migration map. Wealth doesn't move randomly. It follows a predictable trail: infrastructure, corporate relocation, and cost of living. When a billion-dollar highway project or a new tech HQ is announced, the surrounding zip codes are the first to explode. Here are the 5 types of hidden zip codes you need to target for 2026. First, the satellite tech hubs. Stop fighting for downtown condos. Look for zip codes 30 to 45 minutes outside major tech hubs where light rail expansions are planned. When the commute becomes effortless, high earners migrate. That's where you find massive appreciation. Second, the logistics corridors. Look for zips near newly announced distribution hubs or port expansions. These projects bring thousands of blue-collar workers who need quality rental housing. This is the secret to high-yield cash flow. Third, the fiber optic havens. Small towns are getting municipal broadband. High-net-worth, remote workers are fleeing the coast, but they won't move without 1 Gbps internet. Find the rural zips getting upgraded infrastructure. They are the new Zoom towns. Fourth, the medical magnets. Target zip codes surrounding new specialty hospitals or research centers. Doctors and nurses are the ultimate tenants. They have high credit, stable incomes, and they stay long-term. Fifth, the Sunbelt shadows. While the primary city is overpriced, the shadow markets, the zips just outside the metro ring, are still undervalued. They get all the overflow growth without the inflated entry price. Now, you can't find these just by scrolling Zillow. I use PropStream to filter for these specific migration markers and vacancy rates. Once I find a zip code, I plug the data into DealCheck to make sure the ROI actually makes sense. And if you're a high-net-worth investor who doesn't want to manage the 3 T's, tenants, toilets, and trash, you can play these trends passively. Using a platform like Fundrise, lets you gain exposure to these high-growth institutional real estate trends without the full-time commitment. That is how you stop gambling and start calculating. Now, identifying these zip codes is only half the battle. The real money is made in the execution. To find off-market gems in these specific growth zones, I use PropStream. It's how you find the motivated sellers before the competition does. Once I have a lead, I run the numbers through DealCheck. No guessing, just hard data on your projected cash flow. But if you're a high net worth investor who wants the gains without the landlord headaches, Fundrise is the move. You get institutional grade exposure to these shifts with zero manual effort. The 2026 migration window is already opening. Don't be the one buying in after the peak. Check the links in the description to grab these tools and start scaling. Hit subscribe to stay ahead of the next wealth shift. Let's build that portfolio.